Welcome everyone to December 23rd, 2022, Unwrap Your Gift Call with Suruchi Hirawat. And it's so nice, another year is going by. And how much fun can we have saying bye-bye to all our limitation that we were holding and harping on in 2022 so that we can liberate ourselves to and celebrate ourselves to a completely new 2023. And today I picked up a topic of entities. Like, it's very interesting. It's like they were pinging, and I was like, how much we exclude them. We only think of them when we need something. We only think of them when we feel that something is beyond our reach. Okay, higher power. Somewhere, everywhere you made entities higher power or greater than you. Okay. And all the myths, all the archetypes, all the notions, conclusion, decision, judgments, computation, known, unknown, programming that you have from any lifetime, space, dimension, reality, where you knowingly, unknowingly put them on the pedestal. Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create, and let it all go times at the right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine, short, dozen means. People who are new here, I'm using a clearing statement. People who will be hearing this in future, I don't know how this call will go, whether it'll go beyond this particular zone to YouTube or anybody, I don't know as of yet. But in case if you're listening and you don't know, I'm using this clearing statement, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine, short boys, pobats. And this gibberish is a clearing statement. It is from Access Consciousness. And if you would like to know more about it, you can Google the clearing statement by Access Consciousness. You will know all the details. I'm not a very detailed person, and I believe in rocket launcher. I don't believe in like bullock carts. So I am not going to go with that space of bullock cart. If I'm really sorry if the space is too fast and passive for you, I like that way. Welcome to my world. And the other thing is, what does the clearing statement does? Clearing statement helps you to undo all the limitations, your insanities, your programming. It basically gets you more present. It gives you an awareness. It gives you a blast. It blasts your shit. It just simply blasts your shit. And when the shit is blast, there's more space. Period. And when there's more space, you can actually get present and say, hey, why would I keep choosing the same pattern if it's not serving me? And when we say, why do we keep choosing the same pattern when it's not serving me? Because you love about your pattern. That's the reason you recreate it. And we like to say, hey, I don't love it. If you don't love it, you will not choose it, period. There's no more reason and justification for it. You want to find a reason and justification so that you don't make yourself feel bad about you. You don't make yourself feel bad about the situation that we have created, but there's no reason and justification for it. It is what it is. Yeah. So entities, when I say the word entities, I would want you ask yourself, the moment you think of the word entities, are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you stressed? Are you in your mind? Whatever it is, truth. And there's nothing right and wrong. If you're in your mind, you're logically trying to understand entity. Okay? If you're excited, you love, but just admit yourself that, hey, I like playing with entities. I like creating with entities. So what contribution capacities do I have with entities? That is another question that you can actually play. What capacities do you have with entities? And each one of us will have a different level of capacity. But how we are entrained, right? हम साथ साथ हैं, जो दूसरों के पास है वो भी मेरे पास होना चाहिए. This is how the entrainment is. So that's the reason sometimes we don't honor our capacities because it doesn't match the capacities that other people have. So everywhere you're dishonoring your capacity because you don't feel it is good enough or it is valuable enough because others don't have the similar capacities. Everywhere you're disowning them. And all the entrainment, all the autoresponders, all the crush autoresponders, all the known unknown programming that you have, which keeps you in that constant loop of rejection, dejection. Will you now? Or would you now give that up? Times of Gazellin, it's your choice, it's yours. It's your hoop. You want to let it go, you want to keep it, it's your choice, guys. Nobody is going to take that choice away from you. We want to hold on because we believe that the world is taking our choice away from us. So we get stubborn and we hold on. What choice? Which limits us the most. We like, isko leke dikhao, then I will show you. And everywhere you're doing power play to prove your insanity is greater than the choices that is available for you. It is your choice. I'm not going to take away. Sorry. I don't do cleaning for other people. And anyway, you are doing that cleaning for other people by pulling it out from their universe, their system, and making it yours to prove how powerful you are. Great. You can keep it or you can let it go. It's your choice. So my question is, are you all willing to let it go? It's a simple yes and no. And it feels very dead. It's like, I feel I'm giving a monologue. Yes. Who said yes? Who's that powerful one? I can't see who said
me.
Yes, Sonam. Yes, bring it on. Are you willing to let it go? Even your husband doesn't let it go. Even if your in-laws don't let it go. Are you willing to let it go?
Yes, for sure.
Are you willing to that Jhansi ki Rani?
Yes. So Ruchi, just now I got hurt over here with the cupboard, kitchen cupboard. Just now, before
because
the
you're
class.
choosing something. So, okay, thank you. So first, are you willing to let it go or are you willing to distract yourself with the hurt? Let it go.
Let it go.
Paka. And all of you, the silent sleepers of the class, are you willing to let it go? Right and wrong, good and bad, one cock, all nine, short bus, go bad. This is what we do. The moment when we are supposed to make a choice, we create a situation so we can distract ourselves to not commit to making that choice. There's no right and wrong. It's a very subtle entrainment that we have. The moment you will see you're about to make a choice, your child will fall sick. Or you're about to make a choice, something will happen where that is a solid reason for you, or money will disappear. Okay, because that is a solid reason for you to tell yourself that, hey, I would have choose this, but because of XYZ, I can't give myself permission because that is my duty. That is what I'm supposed to do, right? That is, if I don't do that, will be selfish of me. These are all entrainment. These are all the web of lies that we create around ourselves so that we can justify our action for not choosing the change that we demand that we would like to have. So everywhere, knowingly, unknowingly, you guys are all doing that. Would you like to have clarity so that you can choose something different? There's nothing right and wrong. We all create that web of lies around ourselves so that we get entangled. We distract ourselves for not stepping up. So everything that brings up for each one of you here, which keeps you stuck in the same position that you have decided you need to take in order to prove that you're honoring of other people, in order to prove your relationship with them, in order to prove that you are fair and just, in order to prove that you're not selfish. Will you not revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create everything I said, not said, which keeps you in a constant loop of distraction for now knowledge knowledge.
Yes.
Right and wrong, good and bad, God and cock, all nine shut by provides and plus. And you have to ask, what do I love about these distractions? That I say I want to get it off, but I still don't get it off. We all do. We use money as a distraction. Sometimes we use relationship as a distraction. We use health as a distraction. We use non-clarity as a distraction. There's a lot. I'm not talking about a distractor implant here, but I'm talking about emotions, feelings, thoughts that we use as a distraction. So what distraction are you using in your life for not stepping up? What distraction are you using in your life for not seeing the gift that you truly be? What distraction are you using in your life to keep yourself stuck in the same position so that you can keep making yourself wrong? Everything that doesn't allow you to have clarity, everything that doesn't allow you to find out what is your ulterior motive behind that. What is your agenda, even the Shiku agenda that you have that is so invisible to you. In every way, you're not willing to demand that level of awareness and clarity so that you have a choice to choose. It's not about making you wrong. It's not that I don't do it. Even I do it. Nobody's perfect, but everywhere you're trying to get into that, oh, I am perfect. Whenever you decide you're perfect, You've lost that insight. Whenever you're aiming for that perfection, you've lost that insight. Just slightest awareness can change. The moment you says, okay, everywhere you're not willing to be that level of vulnerability with yourself. See, right now I spoke about so many different energies, right? And somebody says, oh my God, which one is, you have to ask what is relevant for you. What are you doing here? Because it's not one energy, it's like a gucha of energy. It's like a cluster of energy that we kind of web around ourselves so that we don't have a total clarity. And everywhere you love your funk, that's the reason you keep creating your funk. Everywhere, can you let go of that? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, colon, chabas, and a lot of the sleeper people in your mind, you must be thinking, hey, but this class is about entity. Why are we clearing this stuff, right? Why, when will we talk about entities? When we'll talk about the gifts? When we'll talk about the good stuff? But you have to first see yourself as a gift to receive a gift. Nobody gives a gift to anybody who don't think that they're fit enough to receive a gift, right? So entities can only collaborate, create, or co-create with you when you see as an equal partner, not a diminishing partner. But everywhere you want to help something, everywhere you want to hold on to somebody outside of you from a space of getting saved, right? It's a very, it's a demeaning. That's a disservice that you do to yourself, to your potency, to your capacity, because you've decided you are not good enough. What? Yeah, I don't know this subject, but I know other subject. That's a different space when you ask for collaboration or a gift. But if you see deep down when you ask, it is coming from a space is like, I'm a pathetic pile of shit. I hope somebody can save me. And if you get from that energy, another pathetic loser will say, hey, come, let me do this disservice to feel good about it. And we all go down the hill. We don't ask, where am I trying to make myself pathetic? Which area am I trying to make myself pathetic? And what's the value? Because there's a value. We don't keep anything. Even poop has value. That's the reason we're keeping it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have kept it with us. We feel poops are diamonds. It will grow and we'll get the return. That's the reason we're holding on to a limitation. That's it. If you're holding a limitation because you've decided it is valuable, otherwise you will not hold on to it. Nobody holds on to anything if it's not a value. Even memories, even the memories that haunts us, limits us, we hold it because we decided it has a value. How many times you had a good time? You had a you enjoyed, you lived it, you were not holding on to it. And when you ask, you're like, I had a great time, that's it. It's so light. Wherever you're not being that light, you are not being you. You are being a version of you. And when you're being a version of you, you attract whatever in that version, in that capacity you're willing to receive. And there's no right and wrong about it. I'm not here to make you right, or I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying you guys are different. Are you willing to acknowledge the difference you be? Are you willing to receive the gifts and talents you have, which may be very different from others? But we have decided if I have a gift and talent, my life should show up in a certain way. And then if my life is not showing up in a certain way, that means I'm not talented, I'm not powerful, I'm not magical. So all the conclusion, decision, judgments, known, unknown, computation, programming that you have logged into your molecular, physical, and energetic body to prove how wrong you are, how pathetic you are, how unworthy you are of receiving a gift from the universe. Can you not revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and create, and let it all go times of Gonzaga?
Yes.
What do you love about making yourself wrong? There's a joy in it. What do you love about it? And
it's simply familiar. Sorry, I just wanted, it's just a familiarity. It's not a joy anymore, but it's familiar and I fall
But how much familiar is control? Like if it's familiar, I know with the back of my mind, I can control that situation. So every way you are creating the familiar reality for you. It doesn't allow you to outcreate a different reality that you so desire to create, and you keep playing the same game, same thing over and over. But it's also familiar. It's also coming from the space. It's like the very working fear inside is that, hey, what if I fail? Because I know Something that is familiar and I've played over the time. Even I'm losing, I know how to get around it. I know how to wrap my hands around it. I know how to outcreate it. Kuch to main kar hi lungi to get out of that funk, right? But something that is beyond familiar, beyond is familiar, is beyond your comfort zone. That you have never dealt with. You don't know how to be. So I have to mute somebody who's making a lot of noise. Uh, you have never been, right? That is, but then the thing is, you feel that lurking fear that we decided is fear. Is it fear or is it an excitement? It is a fear or is it is a loyalty issue? Oh my God, people whom I'm been creating with now, if because they are not ready, but I'm ready to move, then I'll be disloyal to them. Then I'll break their trust, or I'll break that partnership, or I'll break that companionship, which because I have to go beyond. And if I go beyond and give myself power to go beyond, that's the reason we keep distracting ourselves so that it's like biding time. Like friend aa jate na, when you're waiting for a friend and the friend doesn't show up and you're in a restaurant, you're like, acha theek hai, ek coffee le aa, acha theek hai, ek drink le aa, acha ek starters le aa, I'm waiting. So how much poop are you creating to wait for others to join you? And every way you're creating shit so that it gives them a leverage, a time. And every way you're distracting so that you don't get angry with them. Can you destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pok, online, okay, another house rule, sorry. If you have a question, please unmute and say, because what I have an ability to picking up things from your head and then creating a web around and going around it. So that's my difference. That is how I be. But if there's anything that is coming up, whatever we're discussing, please unmute and ask questions.
I just wanted to say the last thing which you said about avoiding to become angry at them. That's it. It made me laugh that I'm actually doing that. I'm scared of anger.
So can you give yourself permission to be angry? How much do you have to suppress your anger so that you don't be angry and you will kill yourself rather than killing the world? Hello. If you're a gift, who need to be preserved? You or them? You. Kill the others. Period. And do you think that it's a superiority complex? Oh my God, if I be too much, I'll kill others. Why? They don't have power or what? You have decided their fate already.
True.
All the fate that you've already decided for your loved ones, which doesn't allow you to tap on your capacity to be who you be. Can you let go? Being a seer and projecting other people's reality. Apni reality solve kar lo ya, dusron ki reality chhod do. Because if you are powerful, they are equally powerful. But it's just that we all exhibit our power in different way. That's what we started the call with. Like our capacities may not look alike, but we all have capacities, a different capacity, a different vibration that we bring on the table. That our being, we have everything. So rather than going from the need of protecting people, what if you can give yourself permission to be you and do whatever it is? Maybe that will allow them to see their capacity. If you attack today, when a child, when you go and attack, the first thing he knows how to move out. He will defend himself. But you have decided that they don't know what they know. You've already concluded that they don't know how to survive or thrive in the world, and it is your duty to teach them. Fire yourself from the job of teaching anybody. Everybody knows. Yes, you can contribute. Whatever contribution they require, they will ask you. But that doesn't mean you need to limit your life. That doesn't mean you need to stop yourself. That doesn't mean you have to wait in a waiting room for others to join. Everywhere, all of you are waiting in a waiting room for others to join so that you can go in your ahead journey. And everywhere decided more is merrier, more is fun, which doesn't allow you to take a solo trip to your own journey where you are headed, in a direction you're headed, which is the least of resistance, which is fun, joy, which will allow the greatness of yours to come out, which will allow you to have way too much fun. And everywhere you're not willing to give all of that because it's too much. Even you can't digest. So how can you believe that you can have that much? So all the distractor implant of doubt you're using to stop, limit, and control you, and all the known unknown programming underneath that, all the VVRS, all the Mobius strip, all the positional heapers, which is holding you back, is now the time, is now the space. And truth, are you all willing to let go whatever you're willing to let go? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine short. Are you willing to make Earth your playground? Rather than your house, your office, your limited friend circle, your playground, are you willing to make Earth your playground? Are you willing to play with all the different energies, all the different possibilities that is available for you, especially for you? It may not be available to your friend, to your partner, to your sister, to your mother, to your father, whoever your loved ones are, with whom you will say, usko nahi mila to main nahi jaungi. Period. जाएंगे तो हम दोनों जाएंगे, नहीं तो नहीं जाएंगे. Period. So everywhere you're doing that, are you willing to let that go? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, poke, it's like how many I have done it. My younger one doesn't like movie, and because he was alone, and my older one gone to the hostel, so I was like, oh my god, I stopped going for movies because as I have to give him company. Let's do what he wants. What about my desire? Does he want to go? Okay, I can change my timings, but I can choose to go, and I can choose to make him sit alone and go, because it's his choice. If I'm honoring his choice, what about honoring my choices? Every day you're not willing to honor your choices, your desire, to make people comfortable around you, to make people believe that you love them. It's a very underneath energy that you want to make them believe that you love them. But when you're doing it, what does you believe? That you don't love them? You do, but it's in a different way. It doesn't match their perception of love. And that's the reason we have to keep projecting what they believe. And by doing that action, you are somewhere dishonoring of your desires, your wishes. And then you'll have to hire somebody else to fulfill your wishes. And bichara wo person ko chhodna padega apna duty to fulfill your wishes. So it's like a vicious cycle that keeps going on, of proving game, to believing them, to make that comfortable. And all the webs, energetic, cognitively, that you've created around you, and you've covered your body, your finances, your business, your creations with that. Can we all, on the count of 3, give that up? Free those people, free you, free that earth from this debris of emotion that we are holding on, which is killing the earth actually. Can we give that gift to the earth today? On the count of 3, guys, whoever is ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And 3 sounds like free, 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 free. Are you willing to be that free? And 4. Okay. What's coming up? Let's go there and there. I don't know, because I can keep going. Why do you have to do the hidden fear? Wait, I will have to see. Okay, Sandra says, thank you very much for the call. Why do you have to do the hidden fear of being separated when you get into your power, saying bye to the family's old limiting belief system? We do the hidden fear is like all the lies that has been implanted and explanted to you from any lifetime, space, dimension, reality. When you're choosing for you, you are actually choosing in relation to someone else. And the oaths, vows, swearing, felting, binding, bonding, contract, we take from the family from the time we are born, that it is our job to protect the word hierarchy is coming, but also to protect the reputation of the family. So to put undercover, we will solidify that limitation so that nobody pinpoints how bad or limited they are or how slow they are. So we slow our growth so that we look in union, we look together as a part, right? Because how much it is like, it's family, right? So family comes first. Yes, family comes first, but not the limitation. So what if, even if you're the slowest denominator in terms of hierarchy in your family, what if you become the leader, but you're not willing to be the leader because the adult has to show the way? So every way you're mimicking their insane point of view and limitation to create your life, your reality, as a form of respect. Can you not revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, announce, destroy, and create, and let it all go times a gazillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pop, all nine, shabbos, povats, and yawns. It's a lie. And if you look at a lie, why? Because yes, in body terms, yes, you may be the youngest in the ladder. But you have to ask soul-wise, am I older than them by any chance? Maybe, may not. Because first of all, you are an infinite being living the reality with your body. And when we talk about family and relationship, as a soul, the entire earth is your family. It's your representative is like, it's just a project. Like when you do project, you work in a company, right? So you're part of that company. But when it's a project, we have small projects, small groups, because it's easier, right, to do. You can't do the project with the whole company. So our current family is those projects that we have come to create along with them. So yes, they are our project partners, but if you look at family, earth, everybody is a family. Sandra, I hope that clears. I don't know where you are, but yeah. And everything that brings up, everywhere you are limiting yourself, thinking, oh my God, I was doing so much for my family, thinking that it's my job. Can you fire yourself from the job? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, yes, you're doing a project, but you have to ask, is this project creating the result that we so desire to create? Can I take the initiative? Can I be the leader? Can I be vulnerable enough to say, hey, this is not working for me. How can we change it? I would love to work with you, but there's a communication gap. Like, see, when you take out that definition of family and start looking at family as a project, it's much easier to maneuver around and see what's limiting you, what it is, because you don't take the feelings attached to the word family. It's okay, because then we are all equal. There's nothing. I can only see one head, like a good, like front row child. Yes, teacher. Yes. So thank you so much for that nodding of yeses. It's giving me motivated, because rest all are black and white. So I don't know what they're doing, whether they put me on a loop, whether they are in their kitchen, putting me on the sideline. It doesn't matter, right? When you stop making things matter to you, what freedom does that give to you? What choice can you actually make when you do it just for the joy of your happiness? It let go the expectation. So everywhere, all the projection, expectation, separation, rejection, judgments you have about family, about their job in your life and your job in their life, which doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, receive, and call out the bullshit when they're doing a bullshit. Can you now revoke, we can claim, renounce, just to unclear out? Right, wrong, good, bad, what, purple, lunch. Everywhere, don't have the audacity to say, hey, bullshit, I find you're doing bullshit. Why? Because they are the provider of the family. Because your that is not your job, that is their job. So all the job detailing that you have given yourself, like all the HRs of your family who have hired you for a particular job, and everywhere sticking to that job, right? It doesn't give you the freedom to do that role change whenever it is required. You need to discern and create that. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, purple, best, provides, and beyond. Yes. I have to mute, Sonali. You have a party going on and there's a background noise. Okay. Yes, she came. You can mute me, but you can't take me away. So I will put my camera on. So yes. Okay, guys, any question that is coming up with whatever we have cleared? Because what I have done is I've touched into the tendrils of all the energies that was lurking into your spaces. Okay. That you wanted, it's like suppressed energy that you didn't want it to speak out, but it was there. So I picked that up. And if there's anything else that is coming, you do, then otherwise I will go wherever I like to go.
I have a question, which is very funny. Even when I'm in coming up over here, it's sounding funny to me. It's like every day when I ask, what energy can I be to be the creationship in my relationship? If there is the creation of poop happening, am I adding to the creationship of that? It's so funny. It's just popped in and I found it funny.
Hold on. I lost you after that. But I lost you when? What energy can I add for the creationship? Every day I'm asking. Uske baad, you were just going in your head.
Oh my God, I thought I was audible. I'll say this again.
You may be audible, but there was a stickiness of energy that you didn't wanted it to be visible, right? We ask question, but we kind of stick around with the energies that you can't hear clearly. Okay. So what clarity you don't want to have?
No, I'm having the clarity and it's making me laugh. So I am asking this from the space of funny again. I'm asking from the space of knowing that is it possible that can I'm actually doing this, which is.
So Truth, are you doing it? Let me cut the story short. Truth, are you doing it? It's a simple
It's
yes.
making me laugh, so it's yes. And
So
that's
everywhere
like.
you need, okay, now, everywhere you need that outside validation. Can you destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what, is it just for you, just for fun? How energy speak to you will be so different how energy speaks to me. But we kind of give up our knowing because it doesn't match the validation that the society or the people around us has put how it need to look like, be like, feel like, taste like, seen like. And everywhere you are sticking yourself with that vibration encasement to match their knowing, which discounts your knowing. Can you destroy and create that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, what,
Thank you.
it's like I'm painting it red, but somebody says, no, it doesn't look like red. It has multiple, but yeah, it is, this is red for me. Red may have multiple colors, but this is my red. That is my knowing. What else is there? So it's like we do this. Don't go with what you say. What is the subtle energy behind what you're saying is what is limiting you, not what you're saying. But there's a subtle energy behind you which you're not willing to see. That if you actually be vulnerable enough and see, okay, what is underneath this? Let me just explore it. Everywhere, not willing to be the explorer of your reality. Everywhere you want to just reach the finish line and take that trophy. That means you have to be in your head. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? It doesn't allow even to explore and create the reality you desire. Because nobody has reached where you desire to reach. So there is no route map. But you're waiting. A route map aa jaye, lap mein gir jaye, so that I don't have to be wrong, so that I don't have to waste my time, my energy. I just get it done. So everywhere you're just trying to get your life done. Tick mark. I did a good life. Rather than exploring, playing, having fun with your life. Can you destroy and create that? And everything you learn from your mom, from your father, that you need to be that, or from your teacher to get that star we used to get, good job, to get that trophy, to get that thing which limits you from being. You're doing the action, but what about being? Are you being you? No. Are you just being a version of you? You're doing beingness rather than being. So everywhere you're doing beingness rather than being, which limits you, stops you, haunts you, because it haunts us. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, pop, lunch, because that's the reason we're talking about it. If it wouldn't haunt it, we would have been okay about it. And everywhere, all of you are making yourself wrong. Ki, itna awareness bhar gaya ki you can find faults in everybody now. Earlier, you used to be so happy, go lucky, and you was okay with whatever was presented. Now you have become so fussy. You don't like the way people talk to you. You don't like the way it is. Hello, it is not a problem with awareness. It's like, you were blinded, now you have an eye. You have a choice, and you can ask, okay, how can I navigate my reality with more ease, with more joy, and with more allowance? It's a navigation with more. You can still stay blinded, and you can tell people, hey, create my fate, or otherwise you can create your reality. It's a choice. And there's no right and wrong choice, what works for you. So don't blame yourself for choosing what you have chosen, because you made that as a reason and justification for whatever's creating your life right now. If you're having a hard time with your partner, if you're having a hard time with money, if you're having a hard time with something, you say, because of my awareness, I'm having a hard time. Now I can't adjust. Like you're talking about like people, how they talk, get the girl married fast. Okay. If they get married at the age of 16, 17, 18, then we can adapt, we can mold them to our reality. And every way you're being out of control, out of definition, out of form, structure, significance. And then you're making yourself wrong for not getting molded in people's reality. Don't get molded in people's reality. Create along with their reality, outcreate them. You can be an invitation to outcreate your reality so they can choose and have something, rather than fitting into people's reality to prove how much you love them, how much you cherish them, how much you value them, how much you respect them, how much you do whatever, blah, 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 you do with them. Can you let that go? Or you can keep it. It's a gift. You can let it go. Give it back from whoever you bought. What times are you holding on to this gift? Now it's time to return it back to the sender. Yeah. Right, wrong, good, bad, what, all lunch, or bus, forwards and beyonds. Any question before I want to do one exercise, but any question? Anybody else? Any question? Or I think you're good. Okay. Yeah, Bhavitya.
So how to get out of the loop of fear? Like,
So very interesting. How do you get out of the loop of fear? What do you love about fear?
not being seen.
What do you love about not being seen?
Not being judged.
What do you love about protecting yourself from not being judged? That. What is that?
Can't say anything.
Okay. All that energy that you've glummed, can you destroy and create that? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine shades. And will you now give yourself permission to just peek into that? Give yourself permission, peek. लेके नहीं आना है. The moment we said peek कर लिया तो हमारे साथ चला जाएगा. We know that so much. Can you just give yourself permission to just peek that? What is that? What is the judgment? So all the judgment you have of the judgment, which doesn't allow you to receive the judgment, will you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and clear all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all the judgments you have the judgment, which doesn't allow you to receive any and all judgment. Will you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and clear all that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, all the judgments you have of the people who judge people. It doesn't allow you to judge them also. Like we are typical, we want to judge, but we don't judge. You are judging it. It's just that you're not judging verbally. Energetically, to judge kar diya. Right? Can you now revoke, recant, reclaim, renounce, destroy, and clear all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pork, lunch, it's like we said, but I didn't eat. I didn't put it in my mouth, but energetically I pulled everything inside. So I'm bloating with that. True. Right? So all the poop of judgments or all the fortress of judgment you've created around you.
Yes.
Can you break that? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, which doesn't allow you to breathe, which doesn't allow you to get out of your fortress. It's like I've created the judgment around me. I'll only receive whatever the energies my fortress allow. So every way you're not willing to be seen beyond your fortress. Because if
that.
you're beyond your fortress, then you have to collapse the fortress, right?
True.
So it's a choice. Are you willing to receive more than your comfort? Or are you
Yes.
willing to play inside your comfort? It's just a choice. If more than the comfort, all of you, it actually applies to everyone on the call, including me. We do a little bit. It's like judgment, light, judgment, discernment. We rotate around that. Okay. So how about lower all your barriers, all of you? Which are entities, I'm sorry, I wanted to go there, but we are going everywhere else apart from you. But lower all your barriers, all the comfortable barriers, all your head barriers. We have so much head barriers like right, wrong, computation, what is in there for me, will I benefit, will I not benefit, all those barriers. And all the unseen programming that you have wrapped around yourself as a safety net, lower that guard. More, expand out. Everywhere you will only create what you can see. Can you expand out beyond that horizon of what you can see with your local, but you can perceive from your be? Can you be your size, whatever that size you occupy? And now can you go beyond that size in all direction? And can you be the space of the earth? Yes, sir. Fail jao. Like people say, don't follow. Fail jao. Literally fail jao in all direction. Give yourself permission. Pasar jao. Are you willing to? Okay. The space, the choice, the possibility, the freedom that awaits for you. Are you willing to have it all? Even if nobody, even bagal mein baitha hua spouse is not having, are you willing to have? Like that is the closest proximity. The bagal mein baithi hui mom is not willing to have, are you willing to have? My child is not willing to have, are you willing to have? Give yourself permission just for now. Just uske baad dekh lena. Karna nahi karna. It's like buying a dress, uske baad pehenna nahi pehenna is your choice. But I'm a salesperson who's saying, hey, buy this dress. I'm luring you to buy that possibility. It's your choice. All you have to pay right now is pay with the energy. Okay. But every way you're not willing to receive it because you didn't pay for the call. It's a free call. So you'll only take that change, which is tidbits, so that you don't make yourself wrong. How can I take something from someone without paying for that? Like morality issue. Can you let go of that? what you've already paid. Get that number that you paid. उस माने वो नंबर में अगर किसी को भी इतना पे कर दिया तब तो निचोड़ के खा जाएंगे हम उसको. We will take everything out of it. Like you go pay a huge amount for a dress and you like find all the different ways to wear that dress, that shoes, or you pay exclusively for the hotel room. You just make use of everything, whatever that is. We all have that in us. So get that amount, energy of that amount, and acknowledge that you already paid that amount to universe, not to me, because then you'll be like, oh my God, we'll have to pay her. Oh my God, no, you're paying to that universe the coin. Okay, let's get easy there. Okay, now can we invite all the beings, known, unknown to us, okay, who can contribute and assist to us, who's willing and able to assist to each one of us. We have different friends, okay, who are ready to assist to us in our journey. Are you willing to invite them in? Just because your mind, cognitive mind, cannot fathom about it, we have rejected. Are you willing to invite them to play, to contribute, just to contribute? They can't do the job for you. Huh? If you're thinking they will do it, they're not going to do it. They're going to give you the energy. They're going to give you the insight. They're going to give you the awareness. They may just move things here and there for you. Can you? But they can only contribute when you lower your barriers, your judgment, your fortress, whatever that is. For somebody, it is maybe a size of a box. It can be size of a palace, your country, state, whatever it is. It's all comfort. They're like, oh, I can't go beyond my city. I can't play beyond. I can't be that big player. I can't go beyond my country, whatever that is. Go beyond that, lower. Let go that fortresses of judgment that you have created in and around you, which controls you, limits you, haunts you. And all the known, unknown demons that you've hired. Iske baad nahi jaane ka, holding it. Can you fire them from the job? Just ask them. If you don't know what demons are just, they thrive on judgment. You just fire them from the job. I'm not going to go in the detail of it. But yeah, if you want, you can hop on for my talk to the entity. I'll teach you all. But right now, for just this session, fire them from the job. And all your oaths, vows, swearing, fealty, binding, bonding, contract you have with any and all the demons across lifetime, space, dimension, reality, whom you've hired to limit you, control you, define you in any ways, fire them. Say, hey, you're all free to go now. Just ask them, free to go now. Great. Now expand beyond that zone. Beyond, which your mind can never fathom, which you've never seen anybody going, so you don't know whether. Just give yourself permission, go to the risky adventure ride. It may be risky, but it will be adventurous, more fun. You will have more of you, that's for sure. You have to exert all the power that you have by being you. Give yourself that permission and go beyond in all directions. Okay, from that space, allow and ask that being that is exclusively waiting for each one of you and who is willing to contribute to us to kill that judgment, to step forward, hug you, hold you, whichever way you want, like to form that connection point with them, have that. Whatever energy they would like to gift you right now, receive that gift. It can be a download of an energy, it can be a word, it can be an awareness, whatever. Don't wrap your head around that. Just allow it, unwrap it, and more relax. The more relaxed it is, it's easier to gift. More uptight you, it's more difficult. Just relax. Relax more. Nothing wrong can happen. Nobody is going to strip you. Nobody is going to take your gifts away. They're only contributing to the energy. The one who are capable, able, and willing, and especially for you, and are conscious, are here. Rest all leave the room, leave the site. Everybody, you can find them. Even if you're holding on, hatching it, the people who are on the call now or later, hearing the call are your friends. You can join them later. I don't care, but right now you all leave now. Only the one, especially meant for this exercise, just be here. Thank you. Great. Allow them to penetrate your fortress now. Allow it, lower, allow more, receive. Give yourself permission to receive. Don't take from them, receive from them. Receive doesn't look like anything. It doesn't feel like anything. Just receive. Say, hey, I'm willing to receive whatever you have to offer. Just receive like a child. We all know that level of receiving as a child, we have done that. So just be the child and receive. Even if you're not getting any sensation, even if you're getting too many sensation, whatever it is, don't get into your head, don't get cuckoo about it. Just receive. Surrender, submit to this receiving because you invited them to play with you right now. So just receive, honor them, honor you, honor the space, honor your choices, honor your demand, honor your creation. Receive more, more. You can receive more. You'll not become insane if you receive more. Yes, you'll be less limited though. Now ask your body to integrate all these beautiful energies, subtle energies where mind can't fathom. Just ask to get integrated in your molecular, physical, and energetic body. Receive it, receive it, receive it, receive. Don't try to understand the gift, just receive it. Just for right now, you're not getting score marks to understand and give an answer. If you're not looking for an answer, if you're not looking for a solution, if you're not looking for fix anything, what if you can just receive whatever has been gifted to you because it's gifted to you, and receive and have fun with it and see how what shows up when shows up. And if there's a communication going on, receive that subtle communication too. If there's a message for you, that is what they have come here to give you, receive that message. If there's a vibration, receive that vibration. If it's a joy, whatever energy, it can be different for each one of us. Let's not get into people's head spaces. We all do without realizing it. Just get present to yours and receive. Stop being that noisy neighbor who wants to see what's going in other people's universe. Mind your own business, your space. Receive. Breathe in, breathe out this energy. Breathe in, breathe out this energy, and be one with this energy. How? Now thank them for their time, for their space, for their contribution. And ask them to leave now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can all leave now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can all leave now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can all leave now. And now, wherever you went, whichever adventure land you went, or a contracted land you went, whichever world you went, come back to your body now, to the room, to your places now. Get centered now. Get grounded now. Great. How are you? How are your spaces? What's going up?
Yummy, yummy.
Good. Yummy, yummy. Nice. Okay. So, guys, this is the end of that call. I hope it contributed in whichever area, whatever you were looking at. And if you were looking at something and I was not able to give it to you, whatever you were looking at, I'm really sorry. But whatever was there on the platter, I served you. I hope it contributes. And hopefully have a great, great, great holiday. Hopefully. Why hopefully? Because it's a choice. You'll have to choose whether you want to have a great holiday or not. So I can hope that you'll have a great. That's my wishes for you. But what you choose is your choice. A very happy and amazing Christmas and New Year's to all of you. I will see you when I see you, either in person or online. So I'm going to just get there. And yes, there's another one last call that I have before the year wraps around. That is my group SOP session, the little seeds of possibility. And if that calls out to any one of you where you would like to plant the seeds of possibility that you would like 2023 to bring for you, then do sign up for the class. And if you know anybody else who's looking for it, please do sign up. There's no prerequisite. It's only magic, fun, and little banting here and there, I don't know. But I can't hold and control myself because I just follow energy. So in case anybody felt bad or something, I'm really sorry about it, but not really sorry about taking your limitations. But yes, it's like housekeeping rules. You say something, you mean something, this is what we do. So my question before I end is, what permission can you give yourself today after this call that you have never been willing to give? That if you give the possibility, the spaces, the gifts that the universe would like to give to you, can find you with ease, with joy, with glory. And every way you are not willing to see the gifts, which doesn't allow you to receive the gift, the bounty of the universe. Can you destroy and create that times of itself? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pork, all nine short boys, provides and yours. And you can always connect to that being that showed up today, later, so that you can have that lengthy conversation you wanted to have, or whatever you wanted to have. Or maybe they may not show up because they were just here for that moment to create the magic and disappear, whatever that is, right? Yes, Sonia.
I'd like to say, Suruchi, thank you so much for this. It's always wonderful going on exercises with you, and so nice to end the year, with you doing this, gifting us all of this. It's just wonderful. Thank you. I know I joined half an hour late. I totally set my mind, but I'll see the first half. But it was all worth it. Always is. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, really. It really means a lot. And thank you so much for taking your time out, all of you, of your busy schedule and being here. So it's really, so how much fun can we have? Yeah, Anjali.
Right. No, I just wanted to acknowledge you and the awesome call. It was a mind-blowing call, and I'm sorry I couldn't be on camera. I was engaged with something else. But I know the feeling, when you're facilitating and you're doing this, especially as a gift. So here I am in my home avatar, which I'm not comfortable, but I choose to be on camera to honor you. And thanks for the totally in gratitude. Thanks a million for the lovely call.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Suruchi, for the
Thank
lovely,
you.
amazing call. Really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for all the thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sudha. So thank you so much, people. Thank you. I hope it contributes. I thought, see, it's very interesting. I did a registration link so that I have the link to send you and suddenly that was also not there. So I'm going to upload it on the YouTube channel and put it out so that you get the recording, so that
Yes.
I don't have to go the task, because holiday time, I don't want to create another list and then follow that list. Sorry, not happening. So I will do the easy task out and put it and share the link so that you can go through and feel free, whoever you want to share, because it's a gift call. If you feel it will be a contribution, give them the call. If you think it's a contribution to you, listen to the call. Doesn't matter, whichever way you want to go about it. Yeah. And there's no right and wrong. Just step up, make a demand. What if this new year you can make a demand to see the gift that you truly be, that you were not willing to see because you were seeing yourself through everybody lenses apart from universe lens. So hide the lens from the universe and see it from his lens, the gift that you be, and enjoy and have fun. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Okay. One quick thing.